for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
Welcome everyone to the breakout session, How to Utilize the Holistic Hustle Workshop as a Skill and Team Building Tool with Resilient Parent Leaders and Their Families, led by Amber Robinson. We are so glad you are here. My name is Tracy and I will be moderating today's session. I will be monitoring questions in the chat. If you have any issues, you can send me a direct message through the Zoom chat. We ask that everyone stays on mute during the session unless you have a question or to participate in the conversation. This helps to reduce the background noise. We encourage you to be on video if you can, so we can see each other and build community. But if you are more comfortable or must be off video for children or other reasons, we definitely understand. If you would like to read the transcript or see closed captioning for this session, please click the button that says CC Live Transcript, then choose Show Subtitle. You can hide the subtitles by repeating this process. Please share your thoughts, questions, affirmations, or anything that is particularly interesting to you in the chat or through the reaction button. Now to introduce our speaker, Amber Robinson. Amber is a parent of 2 rambunctious boys that keep her on her toes. She likes to call herself a resource officer in the community. She enjoys finding out what resources are available so that she can connect them to other community members, to services and programs and people that they need and that will bring value to their lives. Ms. Robinson is a community advocate and a member of a few national initiatives and committees. She is an active member of FACES, which is Family and Community Experts of Hope Advisory Council. In this role, she lends her expertise to the Hope National Resource Center through quarterly meetings, technical assistance, co-training to promote family, voice, and equity. She is also a Hope trainer. Ms. Robinson is in the Parent Leadership Network, a national organization to support equity in early childhood agencies and systems through parent leadership spots. Sponsored by the Center of Study by Social Policy. She is a parent leadership workshop and grassroots organizing facilitator for the community organizing and family issues. Ms. Robinson created an enriching workshop that promotes self-care, fosters an entrepreneurial mindset, and a community of support that can be customized for adults, children, and families. It was an answer to a need she saw in the community during the onset of the pandemic. The need to create different streams of income and a need for connectivity, even if it was virtually. So she created an enriching workshop that promotes self-care, fosters an entrepreneurial mindset, and a community of support that can be customized for adults, children, and or families. She sits at tables to speak up for those who have not been given the opportunity to let their voice be heard. She believes everyone deserves to be heard and be offered the resources to reach their full potential. Now I will turn it over to our presenter to start this session. Thank you for being here, everyone.
So thank you all for coming. I appreciate you joining Holistic Hustle, the presentation on bringing Holistic Hustle to your community, how it can be used as a team building tool, and you could be anywhere else. So I appreciate you being here, and I hope that we can get some interaction going. So usually when we come into a space and we're exchanging information, we like to get grounded. And I thought the 4 agreements was a great way to do that. So to start out a little bit of interaction, can I have someone read the first one?
Yes, Tarsha, be impeccable with your word, speak with integrity, say only what you mean, avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others.
You said you wanted somebody to read the first one.
Yeah,
Yes.
someone's reading the first one. Can you read the second one when she's done?
Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love.
Thank you. What can you share kind of what that means to you?
Yes, just be intentional in what you are doing and be a person of your word and make sure that your word speaks back volumes about who you are as a person.
Thank you for volunteering.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay, sorry, my sound. It was something wrong with my sound. I can read the first one, or did somebody already read it?
Someone already read it. I was making sure your sound's good now though.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay, so someone read the first one. Can you do the second one?
Yes. So don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering.
So can you kind of share what that means to you?
Not, kind of what it says, don't take anything personally. Just kind of understanding we all have our own journeys and perceptions of, how how we view the world. And the more that you kind of take on what they're saying, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice and putting yourself through, extra hurt, by not really understanding that it's not about you.
Right. Thank you for sharing that. Would anyone like to read the third one?
Don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama.
And can you kind of share what that means to you?
Yeah, to me, it means ask questions, say what you mean what you say, communicate assertively. So you're speaking, advocating for yourself, and you're also listening for understanding, realizing that everyone's opinion matters and letting other people mean what they say as well.
Thank you for that. Can we get someone to read the last one?
I'll read it. Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret.
And can you share what that means to you?
Yeah, our own personal best is not a correlation or comparison to the person next to us. We just want to make sure that, we exercise that self-awareness about our circumstances and just push it to the limit wherever we are in that moment.
Okay. Thank you all for sharing what it means to you. It's important to reflect on what you receive, not just receive it. So I appreciate everyone doing that. And I would like to go to the next slide. And so Tracy kind of shared some of the why for how Holistic Hustle came about, but this is a little more background. So Holistic Hustle is an enriching workshop that I created in 2020 as a team building project for a parent leadership workshop series I co-facilitated called COFI, which stands for Community Organizing and Family Issues. The organizing organizations, Ready and Parent Leadership Network provided our parent leader group with a mini grant to conduct a team building project. I talked with our local parent group members and gauged needs, and some of them were present. While doing the COFI workshops, it was revealed that there were some entrepreneurs, or at least some individuals in our group with a side hustle or two. They were all at various levels in their pursuits. One put hers on hold. due to the chaos in her household, and another needed to ramp up her marketing and clientele, and another hit a wall with finding finance. After conducting a questionnaire among the entire group of 13 parents, we discovered that others had desires to start a business and acquire new skills, or agreed that a new stream of income would be a blessing. Next slide, please. So who is a holistic hustler? So an individual that naturally prioritizes self-care and organically creates opportunities for self, beloved ones in their community. So they put people over profits. So imagine a person that gets up early to meditate, has an entrepreneurial mindset. So even when they're in their business mode, they're thinking about how can I give back to the community. And then at night, they maybe would journal and reflect on the day and dump the negative thoughts, bring in positive thoughts, or still their mind so they can get a restful night, and then go on to the next day. That's an ideal holistic hustler, but we all sometimes our mind usually goes all over the place and before bed, and we tend to stay up late working on things. But just remembering that self-care and that rest is important, and it helps us to be in our best state. It's something that I think we all like have to be reminded and struggle with. So go to the next slide, please. Okay, so this so Cameron, I shared with you a different presentation. Do you have that one? Because that one actually has like the embedded videos. There you go. Okay, so okay, can you, what video is this?
I think it's a beautiful thing that we are able to come together
Okay, the PLN. So
and actually face.
Is this the right video?
we can go ahead and show this one. So I'll tell a little bit about this one. This video is from the Parent Leader Network that I was a part of, that actually brought us the mini grant to do that, brought us Kofi for us to do the mini, and also brought us the mini grant to do a holistic hustle as a team building exercise. So I just wanted to share this. This is a parent leadership network that people are free to join. So go ahead and play that, please.
Face to face meet and congregate as parents and talk about some of the issues that we have, and to find that, hey, I'm here on the East Coast and you're going through that on the West Coast. Hey, it's not so different. Here's a solution that I came up with. Maybe it'll work out there. And then we create a domino effect for something positive.
If one person's complaining, then you're seen as an agitator. But if you have more numbers behind you, you've noticed it's a movement, it's a change.
I don't have a degree. I didn't go to school and finish, but I have a degree in my kids. I have a degree in early childhood with my kids. So creating those positions for parents to step into, those leadership roles to step into, paid leadership roles, I think is fundamental.
It's important to have the conversation about race because it's oftentimes just pushed under the rug.
If I don't do this, I'm doing a disservice to my community. I'm doing a disservice to that little boy or to that little girl. There's no one stepping up and saying, I believe in you and you can do this.
We want to be a part of the conversation. And I just feel like a lot of times we haven't been afforded a seat at the table. So I'm taking that seat at the table, and then once I'm done with it, I want to pass it on to someone else so they can have their seat at the table.
All right, I wanted to just share that video that was done so well for the Parent Leader Network that shared how it brings opportunities for families, and that we're able to advocate for each other and ourselves and our communities, and that just being a part of a group that brings opportunities is a game changer for a lot of people. So if anybody's interested in finding out more about that organization, I'm going to provide my email address at the end, and I can give you more information about that group. So if you then go to the slide 7. Are you not able to play that? Is it coming up as a? Oh.
I requested access.
Okay. Did you get it? I just gave you access.
Holistic hustle, holistic hustle, holistic hustle, everybody's there. Holistic hustle, holistic hustle, holistic hustle, everybody's there.
Fellas, are y'all holistic hustlers?
Yes, we are. Besides making songs, I'm creating a comic book with my brother. Holistic hustle, holistic hustle, holistic hustle, everybody's there. Holistic hustle, holistic hustle, holistic hustle, everybody's there.
So I just wanted to share that that video with you. My little man had made a little tune for Holistic Hustle back when I created back in 2020. So I wanted to include that because it's a big part of the Holistic Hustle present workshops is to include everyone, and especially getting children involved. You never can get children involved too early to have that entrepreneurial mindset, and also even just thinking about self-care is important for them as well. So this next video is I would say she's a Holistic Hustle alumni success story, and I can't say that I can't take all the credit for what she's done, but Holistic Hustle really helped her over a hurdle during her entrepreneur journey. So if it can play, then that's wonderful. If not, I will pick on someone in the crowd that has been through Holistic Hustle to
So right now, my support system.
Okay, it's playing. Wonderful, but we can't see it.
System is the people I work with, and obviously the people that I'm employing. And then I have a cousin and a brother that lives in the area, and my best friend's family. And when I think about support, I just don't think about just individuals.
Are we
I
able
think
to
about
see
the
it?
community, like the libraries, the gym. And although these people are not in my internal circle, they see me on a regular, come to these places. So
It's only let me share the audio. It's showing on my screen, but it's not showing you guys. It's weird.
It's okay. Are you able to fast forward to like maybe 5 minutes in?
was part of Gear Up. We combined a lot of different groups. In those groups, we took we went through the Kofi class offered by Miss Amber and Sean. We loved it. And then we became part of another section called Holistic Hustle, which supported me in a lot of business adventures that I was already doing, but I needed some connects. So with Holistic Hustle, I was able to get my logo with Mr. Chris Bass. So that logo, if any of you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, was created by Mr. Christopher Bass, who was our presenter in Holistic Hustle. So without that, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to know what type of logo I was looking for. He helped me create the idea. It was just great to hear all those different presenters because it supported me on my entrepreneurship. Also, just knowing that everybody was so supportive of each other, I love partnering. It's just something that is built to me, and I love servicing the community. That is something. So I'm an event center owner in Salisbury, North Carolina. I do got my venue space. I just got it this February. Very excited. A lot of hard work. I've been having a lot of parties going on. But you still got to be in that business mindset that you are servicing the community, that you're serving someone. So it's been exciting to finally have the venue. Now a lot more hard work begins. I was able to even start my Airbnb business. And the funny thing is, in order for me to get my venue, I had to start a smaller business to save up for a bigger business. So I have a flourishing 2 Airbnbs. I'm getting my 3rd in the next 2 months. And I have them all in Concord and in Salisbury. So yes, I'm an Airbnb owner, and I service those who need to rent out my houses, and until they're up with their contracts. I rent a lot of nurses. Thank you. So that's been exciting. That's been a whole different world when you're doing customer service with Airbnb. You better still coupon because you got to service that house with toilet paper towels and hand dishwasher soap. So I'm a couponer still at heart. I still like to save money. I don't care what kind of business adventures I'm doing. I'm still gonna coupon for $1. I also learned how to rent out my cars for extra income. So I got additional cars sitting around, ain't doing nothing with them. So I decided to say, hey, let me start some private service with those who need vehicles. So I have a car rental service that I send out with some private clients, and I make it work. I'm all about generational wealth, and I'm all about multiple incomes because I don't want to worry every day where that money's going to come from. So I don't worry where it comes from. I worry how it's going to come and how I can make more multiple incomes. And I'm always thinking about different ideas and how to support one, lead one, because I can't get somewhere without the support of others. So that's one thing I keep in my mindset. And integrity and accountability are my 2 biggest characteristics when it comes to being a business owner, when it comes to being an individual, when it comes to being a mom, when it comes to being anything. I keep those 2 at the most highest.
Okay, Cameron, you can stop that.
And integrity.
So that was Miss April Butler, who is a phenomenal businesswoman and a Holistic Hustler alumni, and just wanted to share a little bit about her story. And she's doing a lot of different things. So it's just inspiring to hear like the different things that she's doing, and whoever even thought about just renting out their car if they have a spare car, or if you have, say you have more than one house, or even some people are Airbnb like a room in their home. So it's so many different ways that you can create streams of income. And so I just wanted to share her story, and I hope that we'll have time later for some of you to share your stories about what you're doing with your businesses. So can you go to the next slide, please? So some of the benefits of Holistic Hustle, as April actually shared, is the connection that you get. You get a support network. You get information and skills from entrepreneurs coming and sharing their journey, not just giving you a presentation or just talking about a product, but they're actually going to talk to you about how they named their business, some of the struggles they went through, even getting over getting funding, and even just deciding if they want to have a storefront or if they want to continue to be mobile, or whatever their journey is. So you're getting like firsthand best practices and how the process actually happens, not just this is what I did, or this is my success story. And so the other benefits of Holistic Hustle are a lot of the community entrepreneurs that come on, they will be direct mentors to individuals that are participants. And you also get whoever is sponsoring the presentation or the workshop, we ask that they buy from the entrepreneurs that present, so that the participants can get goodie bags and samples of products. And it's actually bringing those community entrepreneurs more business, and more people are learning about their business. So word of mouth is a benefit, free marketing. And so it just creates like a great community. And the people that are participating, they have someone they can go to ask questions, and even do strategic partnerships with. So if you go to the next slide, I can show you some actual words from the impact statement that we had to create actual impact feedback sheet as part of the grant. And so this was some of the quotes from participants. And so it's okay to ask questions and doubt yourself, but when you're surrounded around those who are loyal and will tell you like it is, everything is possible. I am able to share information on how to start a business with others because of Holistic Hustle. So we promote that community mindset of, I'm not getting information just for myself, I'm getting it to share with others as well. And so I learned to have a strong support system, take time out for myself, even in business. And that's important to get a business mentor. And it's important to get a business mentor. And so from being a part of it, I gained a support family. Camellia is one of the presenters. She was one of the presenters that makes natural soaps and shea butter. And so she became a mentor to one of the participants and gained clients. And so the participant was able to gain clients due to her mentorship. To continue to do what I love, grind harder to get my business. That's what a person got out of it. And it instantly made me want to create and come up with the business. And so I did. So next slide, please. So who can you do Holistic Hustle with? We can do it with adults, children, families, any group of people who want to build skills. And so the next slide is where I started bringing construction paper and markers and glue and scissors to the park. Or this is actually an event that the YMCA put on for and they wanted all the businesses to have activity for children. So I did an activity where the children were creating business flyers. So it taught them that their passion they can make into a business. It taught them about branding. It taught them about messaging, trying to get a message across. So these little ladies came, and if the youngest one, she needed a little bit of help from her dad, so dad helped her create her idea, and she made I think her business was Magic Fairy Dust, so Kayla's Fairy Shop. And then the young lady at the top right, she was like serious about her logo, and she knew how to make that part. And her mother reminded her that she was into fashion designing. And some of the kids are apprehensive because they're not used to someone asking them what do they really want to do, or what are they good at, and how can that be a business. So sometimes some of them need like encouragement, and then they leave with a product that they're proud of. And so it's just great to see the transition from them first stepping up and not being sure to like, wow, I created something. And so if you go to the next slide, this is Randy Williams. He's a entrepreneurs in the family, and this is an impromptu video that I asked him to do. And Randy, are you a holistic hustler?
Yes, I am. My name is Randy Williams, and I'm an independent musician from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I live in Greensboro for the last 10 years. And I spend most of my professional music career doing weddings and special events, and playing and writing my own original music. And a lot of the time, something that's very important to me is giving back to the community, and giving the gift of music is very important. And some of the ways that I do that are through street performing, and I feel that it's important for people to get like high quality content or music or art for free sometimes, because you have to pay as track, but everybody expects to pay top dollar for top quality, but I like to give what I offer away sometimes. And another way I do that is performing at retirement homes. Sometimes I volunteer my time, and sometimes I do it for compensation, but it's important for people who don't get access to music like that. It's important for me to provide that. And lastly, I teach music for free. I know enough about a few different instruments, and I gladly give my time to teach guitar, bass, voice, little piano, some percussion. And music is a powerful tool that really saved my life from a young age, and it's important to just really spread that and pass that on, because you never know what impact it's going to have on someone you never expected.
So Randy, you give away a lot of things for free. How do you make money in music?
The biggest way is through weddings. Yep. I do DJ work. I sing, play guitar, and also cello. I just started playing cello a couple years ago, and so that's been going well. And I also am a singer-songwriter in my own little right there, and I have some music. I don't want to promote. Do I promote? Okay. I have music on Spotify. Randy Condor Williams is the name, and you can find that on there. Also on YouTube.
Thank you, Randy. We'll make sure we get your social media information so they can check out your music.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
Randy, are you a holistic hustler?
Yes,
Can you hear me still? Oh, no, I think it's
Yep.
okay. So Randy graciously did that impromptu video, and I really appreciate him. He Cameron, do you see at the bottom he has a song, and we're gonna play, you can play like maybe a little bit of it. You don't have to play the whole thing.
As owner of Mint Mobile, I wanted to
You were born out of desperation. Single mom, but she did what she could. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. There were no filters built around you. You'd seen it all by the age of 15. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Now we mere mortals need your strength. I know you're tired, but we believe mere mortals need relief from these burning streets. Can you save my soul from the fire? Bonnie Doon. 'Cause the temperature is rising. Bonnie Doon. Will you pull me a little higher? Bonnie Doon. Yeah, 'cause the flames are rising too, and I can't see you. No, I
Okay,
can't
Cameron, we can.
see you.
So there's so much talent in my community. I love it, and I love meeting new people that are willing to share their gifts with others. And so that's part of holistic hustle, is like not just having a talent and monetizing it, but actually being a community minded person that is looking for different ways to bless people, teach kids how to do something, even teach adults how to do things. And I'm big on teaching a person how to fish instead of just giving them a fish. So I believe I love surrounding myself with people that always also think that way. And so I just wanted to share the flow of holistic hustle is usually you go the welcome, then you do the icebreaker, then you do a self-care presentation. And that could be just maybe a TED talk or a video of something, or it could actually be an entrepreneur that does self-care, has a self-care business, which one of our self-care business people is on here, and that's Janina Holt, and she did an actual demonstration of how to do a protective hairstyle with a young lady, and for a busy mom. So we appreciated her doing that. And then we'll have a main entrepreneur do a presentation, and we've had anything from a nine-year-old to that taught art, a painting class, and that got the kids really involved. We've had a gardening series. We've had Sonatas on here. She did a sewing series, and a lot of people got value from that. Even my little one, he still has his pillow that he sewed. And then We also have had entrepreneurs do a martial arts class. So they not only did the martial artist talk about his journey being a business owner, but he did a 15-minute workout with the group. And so then because Holistic Hustle is usually 2 hours long, then you can do, or 2 hours plus sometimes, it depends on what's going on. But then you can do like a small break to give people a chance to go to the bathroom, whatever they need to do, tend to their children. And then we do a business share where the people that are participating actually get to share what they're doing in their business. Say they came to say they are struggling trying to find funding, or there's some type of strategic problem they have, or they can just share their experiences. They can give a praise report, they can give just share that they're having a challenging week, and that peer sharing helps energize or get you through that week. And then we do a resource share, because it's important to share resources and let each other know in the community what resources are available. And then we do the closing, where we could do like a raffle or just tell what's the next steps, what that's going on. So can you go to the next slide, please? Okay, so this is the self-care portion, and I just wanted to do like a quick run through of maybe Holistic Hustle, and this is the importance of self-care.
Wondering why you have seen so many of these types of.
So I actually wanted to give people a chance to share their business that's in the audience. So I don't know if people already have their elevator speech or if you're already prepared to share something. Can you go to the next slide, please? So I got the 15-minute left message. And what I would like to do, because I feel like a lot of people have businesses in the that's in the audience. So I wanted to give, can you go to the next slide? And then the next one. I wanted to give people the opportunity to share. So maybe we can have like 4 shares. And you can just come off mute and share about your business, and just give a little description of it. What do you offer to the community? How did you get started? How did you just take 2 minutes to kind of share? So I'm just going to leave it open for you to just pop in, pop out.
I'm gonna pop in. My name is Sanaa, and I am the owner of Savvy Chic Clothing Company. I sing. Queen Sanaa Music is my publishing company where I publish all my own music. I'm not signed to anyone, y'all. And I have a podcast now called Just Live Podcast. So I started singing and writing music and sewing around the same time between the ages of 13 and 14. Full transparency, a lot of it was trauma-based. It was a way to kind of let my feelings out when I didn't feel like I had anyone to hear me, anyone to advocate for me. And then it kind of grew into a way to let other people's voices out through my music and to teach other people how to sew. Right now, I have an Angel Babies blanket project going on where we're making blankets for individuals who've lost children. So just trying to branch out. As Amber said, I taught children how to make pillows. I volunteered at previously Guilford Child Development, now Children and Families First, teaching children how to make pillows as kind of a therapeutic intervention to some behavioral things. So that's what I do. And you can find me at Queen Sanaa on all the streaming platforms. On YouTube, it's QS Queen Sanaa. And my clothing line, Savvy Chic Clothing, you can just Google that. You can find me on Etsy. You can also find me on Facebook. Yeah, we did do Train the Trainers together, Tiffany. That was fun, building the protective factors. So a lot of the stuff around abuse and assault and, again, just not being advocated for was like the foundation for a lot of what I do. But I've been sewing for about 28 years now. I've been singing since I was 7. Queen Sanaa, yes, ma'am, thank you. Told you why I started.
Make sure you put that in the chat, that information.
I sure will. And 2 minutes flies by so fast now because my time is almost up. My community is my support system, Amber included, the Guilford Parent Leader Network, the National Parent Leader Network. They are always pushing me to the forefront, listening to my stuff, telling me I'm doing a great job. My children know all the lyrics to all my songs except the bad words. And it's good to have a support system in the community. It helps to keep you going. Balancing my ambitions with parenthood is honestly just a matter of bringing them to everything I do, every video shoot, every performance. They guide some of my lyrics. They guide some of the clothing choices that I put out. So my favorite book is As a Man Thinketh. There are lots of great books out there, but As a Man Thinketh is a really good book. Your thought processes absolutely influence your outcomes. And so I'm gonna give the floor to somebody else and put my links in the chat.
Thank you, Queen Sanaa. That was a great example of how to share your business and your handle. So who would like to go next?
I'll go ahead. My name is Aria Pierce, and I actually I operate as an editor and a writing coach. I am an author as well, and I use my name. I self-publish, and so I pretty much when I have coaching sessions, I teach people how to start writing their own books. Like a lot of times, a lot of us have books inside of us. We don't know how to get it out. And so I just take you through the whole writing process to help encourage you, be that support system, tell you the pros and cons of traditional publishing versus self-publishing, and let you choose. But I am there to kind of help you develop a time frame to set SMART goals so that you can get your book out too. And I do edit. I've been writing since I learned how to write. My mom taught me at 4, just starting how to write. And I just been kind of like with Sanaa, I just was writing just for self-therapeutic measures, but then over time, just experiences in my faith just kind of pushed me towards really pursuing that outside of being an educator. So it's something that I love to do, and I want to help others as well, being able to write their book. I just came out with my children's book series in November. So I cater to adult books as well as children. So if you have an adult or children's book in your mind, I'm here to help support. And as far as books, I read lots of different books. My favorite is mostly inspirational or self-help books, or even also like books that will help me to think, like sometimes documentaries as well. I've actually read one, Ida B. Wells, that was one of the books that I've enjoyed reading. But I am here, and I'll put my contact information in the chat.
Thank you, Aria. And her children's book series that she just came out with is The Bare Necessities, and it's a great series. Would anybody else like to go? What time is it?
I think we may have time for one more person if one more person wants to go.
Hello, can I be heard?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Rashida, but my stage name is Lyrical Genius. And I just wanted to promote that I'm an artist. So I call myself a multi-dimensional artist. So I paint, I sing, I write, I rap, I act, I do a little bit of everything. I'm a Jackie of all trades, but I just wanted to share the song that I wrote in 2020, what year is this? 23, 21? I wrote it in 21, and it's called Smile. It is on Spotify, Loom, Apple Music, YouTube. I also did a music video as well. I'm just out here trying to spread these good vibes because it's so much out here trying to distract and deter these good positive vibes so that we can reach our highest elevation in life in this journey, right? So I'm just out here trying to spread these good vibes with my music, with my art, and with my vibrations. So you can check me out. That's Lyrical with a K and Genius with a J on all platforms. I love y'all. Peace and love.
Nice. Thank you. That was a great way. Great way to end the vibes, and so many talented people on here. I wish I had more time for people to share. Maybe if you talk to Alexander or someone that ran the conference and say, let's bring Holistic Hustle as a national thing that we can all come together and share our talents. So I just wanted to share this tool is a great raffle tool, or if you just want to pick some names, but that's something that we use a lot in our community when we're on workshops. And what's the next slide? And so this is just my information, my email address, and just to let you know, the Holistic Hustle logo is Chris Bass created that, and he was a community he's a community entrepreneur as well, and he was one of the presenters for Holistic Hustle, and April Butler actually mentioned him because he's a business consultant, and he actually gifted the participants 30 free minutes of business consulting, and then some of them actually stayed on as a client with him. So just wanted to share his information. Chris Bass, you can look him, you can Google him and you'll probably find his information. So that's all I have for you, because I think that we're basically out of time, and I believe you have to do a survey, which Tracy just shared in the chat. And I hope everyone has a beautiful day.
Thank you, Amber, for that presentation, and definitely thank you all for being here and for your participation as well.